Hey, it's Big Game James McCarty, Sports Director at Flag Family Media. We're here now with one of the defensive backs of the MSU Young Dragons, Cody Sorenson. And Cody, last weekend you guys finally were able to block a punt, something that seemed like you did almost every week last year. When you got a piece of that punt, what were the emotions like celebrating with your teammates?
I think it was kind of a big sigh of relief, like you said, that we haven't really had the success on that unit as much as last year, but I think part of it is teams have kind of respected what we did last year and done a good job of game planning what we're going to do this year. And so, like I said, just a big sigh of relief, and hopefully it's a string going forward.
Coach Lockway has talked with us all season long about how explosive you are in the return game, and that's why he loves having you back there on kick returns to be able to navigate through some of the traffic jams in there and make a big play. But last weekend you ended up doing it off of an interception on a fourth down play by the Mustangs, and you went left and then right, you backtracked a little bit. How are you able to be so explosive like that and be able to read the chaos on the field? Because I think most guys would have gotten run out of bounds about 20 yards into that return, and you went 92 to the house.
Yeah, I think it was mostly just like my teammates getting good blocks out there. We talk about going to the sidewalk right away, so our sideline, and Josiah had a good block right away. I saw Zach Dahl with a good kick out to kind of open up the cutback lane, and then obviously doing kick return and stuff like that definitely helps seeing lanes and stuff open up. So ultimately, though, it's just a great job by my teammates getting good blocks.
This season, with the injuries your defense has labored through, some of the illnesses you guys have worked through as well, there are weeks where you have 11 starters that we anticipate on a Tuesday or Wednesday going into Saturday. There are weeks you're down 3 or 4 guys and even depth pieces. How have you guys kept up the morale defensively and the intensity as well with so many different moving parts in and out?
I think it's just having the mentality, like even in the spring, like we have some injuries and stuff, so it's just reaching that mentality from the spring, fall camp, and obviously during the season that everybody's got to stay ready, and you never know when your opportunity is going to come about. And I think some of the guys that have got hurt and have been sitting out and stuff, have done a good job of keeping guys engaged in the game plan and stuff, and that's been advantageous for us this season as well.
Overall, we like to talk about all 11 guys on the defense, but I'm really curious about your thoughts on the emergence of both Gavin Jarko at safety and then also Jack Johnson, which with an injury has bumped you over to cornerback or even almost like a nickel at times. What have you seen out of those guys at safety that's been so electric to this defense this season?
I think that they bring like a little bit more physicality maybe than we've had in previous years. We saw it in the spring with them obviously being athletic enough and they're getting down the scheme and stuff. But I think what we've seen a couple big hits over the middle from Jack and Gab in the run game and stuff. I think they bring that extra physicality that maybe we haven't had before.
Now looking ahead to this weekend, going to Minot State, taking on the Beavers, a offense that very few teams in the country at this point run with that triple option now. What adjustments are you guys making defensively to be successful this weekend against that unorthodox type of offense?
Well, obviously you got to be sound all the way around, all 11 guys. Got to account for everybody. And I think the stuff that we've been preaching on the back end, at least in our position group, are just having great eyes all week. Whether we got order motion or whatever, making sure your eyes are on the right guy and stuff. So I think that's just going to be making sure we're fundamentally sound in the front seven and then having great eyes.
Last thing I have for you, I'm trying to compare and contrast the different teams that Minot State's played this year. Really, when they've been successful offensively, it's been trying to bleed out the clock and then they go over the top, maybe 2-3 times a game, or at least they attempt it. How important is discipline going to be on all 11 guys defensively this week?
Yeah, I think that what they try to do is kind of lull you to sleep a little bit, and then obviously take those shot plays like you're talking about. So we can't fall asleep on the back end, and then I think what will be really important for us this week is getting the offensive ball in their hands. We obviously know how explosive they can be, and Minot's game plan is going to be to keep it away from them, obviously. So getting 3 and outs as much as we can, and getting our offensive ball, like I said.
Awesome. Cody, thanks for coming to your time this week. Appreciate it. Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
I'm Big Game James McCarty alongside Cody Sorenson of the Dragon football team. Have a great rest of your day.